I can't believe it. Acro?
It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Oh.
It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group.
I want to like Max, and then I remember that he wants to marry a 16-year-old.
Yeah. Jabus, am I that hated?
I don't know who this is.
Oh, Tim.
I guess that was me.
Yeah.
Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did.
Oh no, it wasn't my.
Oh,
Psst,
I
psst.
don't know who the f this is.
who is this?
I don't know.
Mo?
Maybe it's
Regina?
Mo.
I can't tell. But I'm nothing but a little nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Gumshoe!
Okay,
Him? Hey, pal! Psst, psst, psst. Hello! Guys!
Hey, did you hear something? I think it was the wind.
Are you gonna ignore me after I went through all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
Detective Gumshoe.
You know what's beautiful about the power of editing is that I very much could take all Dylan's psst, coughs and put them in the correct place, but then we would lose us, like, being
Reacting.
surprised and being weird about it.
You should do it. You should put him in the right place.
Oh.
Nah.
Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
Oh no! No, detective, I'm
Well,
sorry. Look, why don't you
not
relax a little, pal?
We've got some really tasty milk.
I read that as nasty.
It's spoiled.
It would be warm by now. They've been in court for multiple hours.
That is true.
Like room temperature warm, not good warm.
How about a card trick, detective?
Throws cards in Gumshoe's face. That's how he has that cut on his chin. Max, like, threw a
Aw,
card at him.
poor guy.
Oh. Well, if you'd like to show me a card trick, come as close as you like.
Now, about evidence you mentioned. What is it?
Oh.
Here you go.
Oh, the scarf.
Oh, the bandana.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Aw.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? She might dock your pay again.
Can't go any lower than 0.
No, you'll have to pay her money soon.
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything.
I want to give Gumshoe a hug. He deserves it.
I love Gumshoe.
But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I can't wait to have Gumshoe's reaction when Edgeworth comes back.
I
That's gonna be
need it.
beautiful.
I don't know. Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal.
Will I?
Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
Excuse me?
Final plans?
I am so glad the localization team didn't translate that as final solution.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor for you. She asked me to whip you, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'll just include the words, nothing is ever truly decided until the very end.
She had put them on the end of her whip, and she was like
Yeah.
a little note.
It would have been like whipped into your flesh, and you would look at it and like be like, "Wow, what's that?"
in the mirror, backwards on his back.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
I never saw anything. Yeah.
What did he mean by that? The very end part?
It's like a Marvel movie. You gotta stay after the credits.
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh god.
Oh, one more thing.
Ah, don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
Is it more milk?
What? For me?
Yep.
It's milk.
Oh my god.
The reception area looks like some kind of dairy.
Okay. They all hated Max, so why are they all giving him so much milk?
If he's
Oh my
lactose
God.
intolerant, I will laugh my ass off. An entire dairy's worth of milk for me. I can't drink any of it.
I can't tell, like, how Max feels about it, right? The lines are so vague of either he's touched or he's hurt. and I
He's
can't
not hurt.
tell.
He's not hurt at all. Don't even trip, dog.
But they don't like him. Why do they keep giving him
I
milk?
know they don't like him, but he's not hurt.
Okay.
Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue where you left off.
Idiot! He's an idiot! Maybe I was... I don't remember
Maybe not
that.
exactly where you left off.
Okay, fine. I would like to continue with Akro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling,
Yes, Your Honor.
please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I'm fine, it's fine, we're fine, it's fine.
We're so dead.
We,
Kimosabe.
Oh my god.
when we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was the sole purpose in my life.
Tweet, tweet.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Akro would kill the man he held in such high esteem.
You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for the cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? I don't know yet. Everybody else knows, but I don't. This might be my chance to answer that question. Everything he said is true, though.
Yeah.
There's no contradictions in his testimony. I feel like
That's
they
right,
need
there
to
aren't.
question
No
it.
need now?
Yeah.
But I'm also, wondering, is the game on the same level that we currently
I feel
are?
like at this point, if they're giving us the option to or to not, that's kind of weird. Usually he just argues. I think we don't need to question him now. There was nothing fishy about that testimony. There's nothing sussy-wussy, in my opinion. He told
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah.
In real life, I wouldn't cross any of that.
There you go. No. Just like Dylan said, there's no need to cross-examine the witness.
What's that?
I know this is the first time I've ever said that, but, why
Very
was the
unusual
ringmaster
for you.
murdered? Tap, there is no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I already know the answer.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Akra would want the ringmaster dead?
No, because he didn't.
Yeah,
No.
it's not the ringmaster he wanted dead. Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor. The reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
Point! That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so fool-heartedly foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster.
Those
If
can
you
be
want
true.
to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things.
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night, wasn't he?
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Tap! Point! Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
Me?
Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face, twice if you must.
The judge
Oh my god.
is not happy. Like, the judge is having an off month. I don't
The
know.
bailiff turns slowly, a smile over his entire face. The 4-year-old runs for the door. The bailiff chases after her.
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court?
Mr. Phoenix writes, what in the hell are you trying to do to his court? There's a doctrine called transferred intent. But literally, yeah, if you intended to kill someone, and then you cause the death of a different person than you intended, it's still the same level of murder. This is true in all states.
And also, Dylan taught me recently that in certain states, premeditated is very, very little needed to make it that.
Yeah, so we all think of murder in the first degree as premeditated, but in the majority of states, that's either not true at all, they don't require premeditation at all, or they define the word premeditation as something that you could form in the instant you want to kill someone. Like, someone's next to you, you have a gun. You've decided that you would kill them with the gun, and that counts as premeditation because, you thought about pulling the trigger before you technically pulled the trigger. So, yeah.
So Von Karma was premeditation, no matter what.
Yeah, even in the Von Karma example, most states would call that premeditated. Or at least they'd call it the highest degree of murder, yeah.
Makes
That makes sense to me.
Am I attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? My answer is
Yeah.
yes. Why am I
Regina.
showing...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't say who. It just says, are you? Take that!
Then Regina Berry?
The young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question, even though it's cross-examination?
Yeah, this is cross-examination. I can lead all the fuck I
what the
want.
heck?
You're supposed to lead.
He could easily answer this question, and I can easily lead it. Point. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say, "You're wrong." That's it. And yet,
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to. Ow! Why me?
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
all right, bam. Throws busts at Von Karma.
Von Karma leans over her desk with the no finger as she holds up an Uno reverse card.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No.
Huh?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Let me count the ways. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof.
Making his brother a vegetable, ruining his legs,
Yeah.
being naive.
Like I said, let me count the ways. Do
Uh,
we show the scarf?
No, I think this is the murder note or the brother.
I think the murder note, to be
Yeah, I think the murder note.
Okay, maybe we gotta build up
I think
to
that's
it.
where at this point proves that. Okay, no. See this? It doesn't say prove why. It says present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill Regina.
Okay,
so
then
this
it's
proves
no.
that he was out to
Because
kill
it was
Regina.
in her pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Take that, Acro. You remember this, don't you?
Yeah, it's...
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat.
Acro wrote this note, or collaged it together. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Well, he tried to call Regina, but there is just one little problem. She's an idiot.
Problem.
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket, but it wasn't the ringmaster's. Tap. However, someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't fuzzy?
That's exactly what I mean. Point. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory, not even a legal theory. Put simply, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, cause she's dumb, which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board, looking to find its true owner, like a little child.
Which
That's
was
why
very
she can't be
dumb.
married.
That's for her father. I mean the ringmaster saw the note.
Yes, that's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina, because he thought that he was the murderer because of the lion thing. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina. Oh my god, okay, I don't know if they're gonna talk about it, but imagine if the reason the ringmaster thought it was for him was because, like I said, he thought it was for Regina, right? He thought Regina did it, like made the note because of the lion. And he dressed up as Max in order to try and soften the blow that she was gonna take, dressing as Max to be like, oh, you know, he's a nice guy, like she likes him, you know, it's not murder dad.
I think it was just a case of he was trying to protect his own identity so no one saw him, like, doing
Yeah.
this really sussy stuff.
Maybe.
That's incredible!
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today. Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that. Oh, this was Acro. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We read this
I thought
already.
you were reading it intentionally.
I was not. It doesn't matter, because everybody just heard this a couple seconds ago. So Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
Yes, Judge, good boy, have some milk. And that's
Oh,
when
thank
he
you.
let the bus. And that's when he let the bus fly. Or the bus busted open the fly. I don't know.
Hey, Nick, so one, stop with that metaphor, but also, isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience?
She is. Unfortunately, it's only gonna get harsher from here. I can't help it.
Oh god, I hope Regina can handle it.
Yeah, me too, but I didn't ask her to be here. Blame Mo, not me.
And before she doesn't actually understand any of this.
Yeah, really though.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
We can tell by the collage handwriting.
Foolishly fool. Fool with you foolish. You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, if I would tell you how I really feel, I'd use a different F word. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Well, the circuit is gonna be shut down now.
Yes? What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Ace Attorney. We play live once a week on Twitch and YouTube.
And yeah, that's right.
No!
Line!
Line.